One of the questions that I've been getting asked pretty consistently lately, especially as I've been returning to making regular Anthem content, both on Twitter and on YouTube, is the question of, should I return to Anthem? And that's kind of a hard question to answer. Everyone has their own preferences and everyone has their own things that they're looking for, but in today's video, hopefully I can answer the ultimate question, should you return to Anthem before the Cataclysm releases? Or is it a good time to return to Anthem, period? Keep in mind, these are just my own honest thoughts and opinions, but before we get into that, my name is William from Your Anthem, and like I said, this video is going to be about should you return to Anthem. As it currently stands, Anthem is in a bit of a weird state. The game hasn't been updated in 2 months, and there hasn't been any new content or really any big fixes in over 2 months. Sure, we have gotten the new Cataclysm events in free play, but they're really not all that great. The reason why I say that is because it doesn't reward you with anything of the Cataclysm aside from like 3 vinyls. And the vinyls are admittedly pretty pathetic at that. In addition to that, it doesn't reward you with any Cataclysm currency. So you're basically just going around and doing free play events for fun. And the free play events are pretty consistent to, hey, go fly to this area, go break these crystals, defeat a couple enemies, you're done. Sure, there have been some orange anomaly orbs that have popped up all over the map, and you can't fly into them to go do the conjunctions yet, so what's the point? And in addition to that, free play has kind of had some issues with crashing lately. Even with the server maintenance that happened on Tuesday of this week, it doesn't seem like it's fixed the issue. A number of people are still reporting that they are crashing when they go into free play, and this has only occurred when they activated the new free play events. Now, I know I'm not painting the greatest picture of Anthem right now, but bear with me. The major reasons why you should be coming back to Anthem are twofold. First of all, if you haven't completed the crit path, I highly encourage that you go and do it, because the Cataclysm adds a lot of story, and if you haven't completed the crit path, you're going to be missing out on a lot of what's going on with the Cataclysm. In addition to that, the story does include the new Sunken Cell Stronghold that came out, like 2 or 3 months ago? So if you haven't gone and done that, I guess go on ahead and get back into the game, go complete the crit path, get to level 30, and go do the Sunken Stronghold. The other reason that you should return to Anthem before the Cataclysm, and this is only if you don't already have this, is you need to have a Masterwork Javelin, or a Javelin with the vast majority of its parts being Masterwork. Even a legendary attachment or a piece of gear wouldn't hurt either. The reason why I'm recommending this is because of the Cataclysm's intrinsic value of rewarding you for whatever difficulty setting you play on. For instance, if you complete GM1 and do the exact same route as you do on GM2 and 3, you're going to get significantly less crystals, which is the Cataclysm event currency. By doing GM1, you get a multiplier applied. By doing GM2, you get another multiplier applied. By doing GM3, you get yet another multiplier applied to not only your score, but also the number of crystals that you can earn. The idea is you want to do the Cataclysm on whatever difficulty setting that is best for you, but I really do recommend that GM1 is kind of your benchmark to get started with. If you do it on easy, normal, or hard, it's barely worth going to do the Cataclysm with the number of crystals that it rewards. And it would be easier if you were to do GM1 on a full Masterwork Javelin, or at least a Masterwork Javelin with a few legendary attachments. So if your Javelin is kind of just finished up with the critical path and it's all epicked out, yeah, I would highly encourage that you go and do content to go get geared up. The way to do that is legendary missions, legendary contracts, and of course, strongholds. Admittedly, matchmaking is kind of sparse on GM2 and 3, so you may be stuck with only GM1 if that's what you can handle by yourself. But the bottom line is, do I think that you should return to Anthem right now? Honestly, I'm willing to bet we're pretty close to having the Cataclysm released, and it could release either this coming Tuesday or the Tuesday after, which pretty much means we either have days or at most a week before the Cataclysm releases. It wouldn't hurt you to return to Anthem right now. As far as how it would benefit you, it kind of goes along the lines of those 2 things that I've mentioned prior, if you've completed the critical path, and if you are relatively geared up enough for the Cataclysm. Ultimately, the choice is up to you. If you want my honest opinion, what I'm doing right now is I'm playing a bunch of other games. I'm playing Apex, I'm playing Battlefront 2, I'm playing SWTOR. I really haven't touched Anthem much, and if the PTS was up right now, I would be playing that over the base game. That's as honest as I can be with you guys, and that's pretty much what you guys have come to expect of me, to be completely honest and blunt with you guys. I will never blow smoke up your butts, and I will always tell you the truth. If I say something's good, it's pretty much assuredly good. If I recommend against you doing something, there's usually a good reason for it. Ultimately, the choice is up to you, freelancers, but let me know in the comment section below if you think you'll be returning to Anthem before the Cataclysm, or better yet, when was the last time you played Anthem? Let me know in the comment section below, as I always will read through all of your comments and respond if there's conversational potential. And if you want to stay up to date on all things about Anthem, as it is coming pretty close up, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to your Anthem for all of your Anthem needs. And lastly, a major thank you, as always, to my patrons and channel supporters for your generous donations and support to your Anthem. It really has meant the world to me, and it really does touch me deep down that you value my content even when things aren't the greatest in the game. I hope all of you fantastic freelancers have a phenomenal day as always, whether you're playing Anthem or not, and I'm looking forward to seeing each and every last one of you in the next video very soon. And remember, freelancers, we are strong alone, but we are stronger together.